How did a single city conquer the known world, then stamp its memory in stone for over 2 millennia? This is the story of Rome, a city so influential it has another country nestled inside it, Vatican City, the world's smallest state. Tonight, we're taking a rapid-fire tour through 21 centuries to see the monumental wonders that let Rome flex its power, its brain power, and its staying power. Ready to uncover the secrets of a civilization that built for eternity? Let's dive into the heart of Roman spectacle. The Flavian Amphitheater, or Colosseum, is the largest ever built. Completed in AD 80, it was a marvel of engineering. With 80 entrances and a labyrinth of corridors, its 50,000 spectators could exit in minutes. Below the floor, the hypogeum was a network of tunnels and elevators, hoisting gladiators, scenery, and exotic animals into the arena for blockbuster shows that broadcasted the emperor's power. Just down the valley from the Colosseum lies a vast, grassy park that was once the largest stadium in human history. The Circus Maximus was Rome's chariot racing venue, capable of holding a staggering 250,000 spectators, more than 4 times the Colosseum's capacity. For centuries, this was the entertainment hub of the empire, where slaves could race for their freedom, and the masses were captivated by thundering hooves and spectacular crashes. Today, it's a public park. Its sheer scale, the only go. A short walk away brings us to the Roman Forum, the downtown of the ancient city. This area, which began as a drained swamp, became the center of public life. Here, you would find the Senate House, grand basilicas for law and commerce, and sacred temples like the one housing Vesta's eternal flame. It was here that orators delivered fiery speeches, and where Julius Caesar was cremated, marking it as the literal heart of Roman history. Overlooking the Forum is the Palatine Hill, considered the very birthplace of Rome. According to legend, this is where Romulus and Remus were found by the she-wolf, and where Romulus would eventually found the city. What started with humble huts evolved into the most exclusive neighborhood in Rome, home to aristocrats and, later, the sprawling palaces of the emperors themselves. From here, the rulers of the world could look down on the bustling forum and the roaring Circus Maximus. Now for a building that defies the limits of time, the Pantheon. Rebuilt by Emperor Hadrian around AD 125, its genius lies in its dome, a 43-meter marvel of unreinforced concrete that remains the largest of its kind in the world. The secret was using heavier aggregates at the base and lighter volcanic pumice near the top. At its apex, a 9-meter oculus, a circular opening, acts as a natural spotlight, tracing the sun's path across the marble floor. Its near-perfect preservation is thanks to its conversion to a Christian church in the 7th century. Rome's engineering wasn't just for spectacle, it was for the comfort of its citizens. The baths of Caracalla, opened in 216 AD, were not just a bathhouse, but a massive leisure complex. It could host over 1,600 people at once and included libraries, gardens, and gymnasiums. An army of slaves toiled in underground tunnels to power the hypocaust heating system that warmed the floors and pools, from the hot caldarium to the cold frigidarium. These ruins show that public well-being was a cornerstone of the Roman world. How did Rome sustain 1 million people and fill its lavish baths? Through its legendary aqueducts. Over a period of 500 years, 11 of these marvels were built, bringing water from sources up to 92 kilometers away. While we picture stunning arches, over 80% of the aqueducts were underground tunnels, relying purely on gravity to move millions of gallons of water daily. This constant supply not only fed the fountains and baths, but also flushed the sewers, making Rome a more livable city. Rome's power didn't stop at the city walls. It was projected along an incredible network of highways, the most famous being the Appian Way. Begun in 312 BC, it was the first great military road, connecting Rome to its southern territories. Nicknamed the Queen of Roads, its stone pavement was traversed by legions, merchants, and emperors for centuries. After his revolt, the slave leader Spartacus and 6,000 of his followers were crucified along this road, a brutal display of Roman might. Rome taught the world how to manage a metropolis, entertain the masses, and build for eternity. The empire may have fallen, but its innovations never did. They simply evolved, continuing to shape the world we live in today.